So people, as promised, we have come up into the centre, and yeah, Scotty Solo just needed a moment there to go and grab a KFC, and had a halloumi burger which was lovely, and then yeah, I was going to go in this church here, but there's a little service going on at the moment, so I'm not going to disturb that at all. But I want to give you a better perspective of Sopot. So coming from the beach and walking up, behind me on the left hand side is where I went to KFC, just up there ahead. See where my finger's pointing, right there. Right to the left, you then have another way of getting back to the train station, which we've already come from obviously today. And yeah, this is walking down towards the pier and through what I did on the way up, obviously just with a little bit more. But like I said, we need to coin the phrase of let's talk about Sopot nights, because Sopot nights seem to be absolutely magical. The place is like a fairy tale. I can't really give it any more justice there. There's a little cheeky little bear hiding in the woods over there. Look out for him. Dangerous. Disaster. And yeah, it's a lovely vibe. You've got all these lovely little areas here. Would have liked to have seen maybe if I get a nose stud or a little bit of jewellery, but you know, it's not always possible. But yeah, lovely handmade crafts and things like that, and of course many a fridge magnet to adorn many a fridge. And this bit here in particular is obviously always closed off to traffic as well, so you know, that's fantastic. So it's just, I mean, that looks like a little wine place there as well. I mean, if I drank wine, I would indulge, but the thing is, I turn into a dying giraffe if I drink wine, and we don't want that, not today. And you know, little express shops, obviously, as I say, because it is Sunday anyway, but now we're coming later, and obviously soon should be, or pretty much is golden hour, with the sun setting, but the sun's not that side of the Baltic Sea, it's actually behind me, wherever it's setting at the moment. So yeah, our next plan is to walk through here and then get back to that main like circle area. I'll show you more of that, then carry on through the pier and take you for a little walk, a little moo through, so you can see more of Sopot, because again, if you're staying in Gdansk, it's like 15 minutes by train for 80p, and for 80p I believe that this is a pleasure you can't measure. Probably one of the best 80p's I've ever spent in my life. And there's a clown guy with balloons, and they were doing sort of more of that down the front, so for, you know, if you've got kids and things like that, which I have myself, the endless little pleasures that they could get out of doing this kind of thing and, you know, enjoying it would be great. But as I say, I'm going to have to throw in a disclaimer, but there's also something else I've heard. So the only reason in Poland it's not okay to record someone, or people in general, is if they come up to you and say they don't want to be recorded. Otherwise, you crack on. So I'm starting to get used to some of the different rules and stuff in different countries with how they roll, and some places like this you find it very casual. You feel a lot more at ease with having your camera out. Nobody really cares what I'm doing right now, which is great. I might get a few looks, but no fucks are given. And the amount of little bars and stuff around for 10 zloty, you can go and have a pint. As I say, that's not on my agenda today personally. Maybe tomorrow after we go to Marburg, but it's like a coyote bar up there. You know, this was the area I just walked you through, but it's everything, man. It's a square, it's got street performers, you know, pick and choose what you like here, because there are, and I mean the colours on that building ahead there, I had to kind of wide angle budget traveller mode to show more and things like that. This guy yesterday was in Gdansk and I walked past him.
Hania, jak jesteś, tak miałem na imię. Moi drodzy,
So
Hania w drugiej części
I didn't
wyjdzie
actually
z
see
tym wątkiem.
everything he's doing, but he was in Gdansk last night. That's great. Fair play to him, man. He's out here hustling like an absolute trooper. And then yeah, when you come into this area, I mean, it's not so warm now. I've adorned my hoodie. I've got jeans on and stuff because it is cooling down, and obviously, like I say, the night's now drawing in. But you've got these like jets here, you know, for when it is hot. You can just go and chill and relax. And as I say, the architecture around here, it's stunning, man. I don't know, I feel like I've been transported somewhere else, because I've obviously experienced other parts of Poland, Katowice, Silesia, slightly, like I'd say, a different attitude. I've not had any problems with anybody over here yet, other than a little moment with like the staff in the hostel, which was avoidable really, but was sorted out in the end. You know, you saw like in Katowice near the train station, there was a lot of sketchy people hanging around, and I didn't really touch on it much in my TikTok videos because someone got up in my face, which was very strange because he asked for a cigarette and I said no, and I genuinely didn't actually have one to give him. So that was a bit weird, but he was obviously probably fucked off something else, you know. But this is what we are here at Scottish Solo. We keep it real. If I think something like a hostel that I stayed in before is not good, I'm going to say it's not good. I'm not going to just big up something for no reason. And this is, I mean, there's a Sheraton over there. This is the area you come back into. Like I said, on the beach, on the actual beach, there's a hotel, which is ridiculous. And this is where you sort of enter that pier area now. Silly boys, a Man United fan, never mind. And yeah, per to the football match earlier, ended 2-2. Arsenal did take the lead for a second time, and then Son equalised like within a minute. I haven't actually seen any of the match yet. Somebody else told me about a place that I could have gone to watch it, but to be fair, I feel like it would have actually taken away from my experience in Gdynia today and here in Sopot, because at the moment now I think it's like local time, it's just gone about 6:30. Got plenty of time now to spend the rest of the night down here, and honestly I don't want to go anywhere else. I mean, I know I'm going to see Malbork tomorrow, I know I'm going to Gdansk more on Tuesday, obviously going back to Gdansk tonight for where I'm staying. But like I said, this is a budget traveller's absolute dream. I've seen flights to Poland before, cheap, like all the time, for Krakow, other places. One of my friends has just gone there recently, Dane. Hope you had a great crack, mate. And yeah, the more you can explore through that way. And I'm going to now progress towards the end of the pier. Like I said, the memory on this phone is dwindling, but I don't know, surely you don't need a ticket to get through, or would you during the day? Now there's a debate. Or do you need a ticket to go on the pier? Unless it's just a counting thing. This is very strange and unique, and something that was very, very, very unexpected. But we'll see. I will go and have a word. So we're going to have a little pause moment on the video and inquire and make sure we do the right thing here, yeah?